Hello, my gorgeous Leos, and welcome to your weekly love reading. And when I say love, I mean a connection of any sort. And the cards are popping already, Leo. They're kind of like, yeah, get on with the spiel. Let's get on with it. Okay. Do we want the golden egg to be upside down? I feel it is. So this is a general love reading or a reading about some sort of connection that you have with somebody. Could be friend, lover, partner, family, pet, whoever, whatever. It's just a connection that you have. They're not time specific. You will get these at the right time when you're supposed to get them. They are a little bit late this week, Leo. I do apologize because my energy's just been pulled this way and that way. And I have sat down and probably this is the third attempt to sit down and do your readings, and something will turn up that kind of pulls me away from it. So that's just the energy that's happening at the moment. So let's get stuck into it. With all my readings, I will just say there will be a timestamp at the bottom if you want to skip the intro. But this one's going to get straight into it, I think. Now, I feel like you're the hyena because that's a fire sign, that upward pointing triangle. And the person or situation you're dealing with, or the connection you're dealing with, is the golden egg. And it's very much, I'm getting the words lost opportunity here, Leo. And it's kind of, I feel like time's run out with something that could have actually been really good, and it didn't pan out the way that you wanted it to, this connection. It was starting to get good. It was like, okay, this is actually could be this golden egg, an amazing opportunity to connect with this person. Could even be a reconnection because I'm kind of getting that. But I'm just getting you're a little bit with this hyena energy coming in, which I feel like is you. I feel like you're just a bit annoyed. You're kind of a bit annoyed. And it might be that this person has either you thought that they'd changed and they hadn't, or it's kind of just you thought it was moving in a positive direction, this relationship, out of some, a more darker energy where there was a bit of conflict, there was a bit of toxicity, but it's sort of turned itself on its head again. It's kind of reverted back. It was like a stop-start energy that's happening here with this hyena and golden egg. And so now you're kind of looking at this person, this connection, going, do I really want you anymore? Do I really want this anymore? Because I was kind of, we were resolving things, and now it's kind of, do I really want this to birth and hatch into something amazing? And yeah, I feel like you actually might be feeling quite ambivalent about this, the two minds, because you can see that black and white sides of the moon. It's showing there's two very different sides to how you're feeling about this. I think when this golden egg is turned upright and feeling really good, and they're just being themselves and being the kind of person that you want them to be, or perhaps they're just not feeling themselves or being themselves of late, you're on the light side of the moon. Everything's good. Everything's happy. As soon as they flip and turn, whatever happens with that flip and turn, and everything gets turned on its head, and it might just be a momentary attitude, a word, something that happens where suddenly you're like, okay, you've pissed me off again. And yeah, what am I working with? Do I really want this? So let's pull some more cards for you, Leo. Let's pull some more cards and see where this is going. So what else do we need? Some clarifiers for Leo. So we've got the Knight of Cups has come out, and the Ace of Pentacles. And the Ten of Cups. Okay. Gosh. Okay. Wow. A lot of love there. New opportunity and a lot of love for this person. Let's get some cards for them. But I feel like that might be where it's kind of all gone. You had these great expectations, and maybe they just haven't lived up to that. Let's just find out. Some cards for the golden egg. We've got the King of Swords, Justice, and the Knight of Swords. Okay. All right. So here we have you leading with your heart. Beautiful Leo. You might have actually kind of offered your love to this person with that Knight of Cups energy. You thought, okay, we can move forward here into something new, something happy, something amazing, something like that 10 of Cups. This could be something long term. So there was a new opportunity coming in, and this could have actually been, like I said, a renewal where a new path opens up. There's a new beginning, and it just, I think you went in your head, went straight from the ace to the 10. Like, oh, this is going to be amazing. We're going to be, happily ever after. It's going to be awesome. So I feel like you had this amazing vision of what it was going to be, this connection, or how it was going to pan out. They, on the other hand, we have the King of Swords, Justice, and the Knight of Swords. They're very much in their head. You're offering your heart and they give you back their head, their brain. I'm not getting any love coming back to you. I'm getting thoughts, intellect, connecting on an intellectual level, but I'm not getting, so they might actually really enjoy your company on an intellectual level. They're not actually sending you, they're keeping their heart very guarded from you, not letting you know. I feel like they've kind of retreated into a safe zone here, which is their mind. They've very much gone, okay, I feel like they've gone into protective mode because of fear of being hurt for whatever reason. We have the Justice in the middle here, and they're kind of just like, if you do, I feel like they're really on the defensive here. There's been quite a swift change where they've gone from the Knight of Swords straight to the Justice card, where they've like, okay, I need to find some balance here within this situation. And in order for me to feel balanced inside myself, I'm going to turn into that King of Swords. I'm going to be the leader. I'm going to be the cool, calm, cold, almost cold. There could be a coldness here. And it's because don't feel safe revealing their heart to you. It might be that they actually do really love you, Leo, but they don't, for some reason, there's a barrier to them even letting you have any inkling or any idea that that is the case. So they've very much gone into, yes, I'm the King and I'm the Justice card. I'm very much retreating into my power, the place that I feel safest. So, and that's why you're kind of like, well, I've sent you, I don't give my heart away to just anybody. I don't just move forward into this amazing opportunity with just anybody. The heart, Leo does lead with their heart, but at the same time, you're very discerning about that. And yeah, there's a reason why they're not, and it could be they're in a relationship with somebody else, or that I'm not sure what the reason is. There's something and it's not because they don't have those feelings. They're hiding those feelings from themselves. They're protecting themselves for whatever reason. So let's pull a card for this connection, Leo. Let's pull a card for this connection. We have make a decision, and we have beautiful number 11, which means that there is actually a really strong connection between you two. And I feel like I can feel the pull between you. I think you both feel it. It's just that the other person's not wishing to acknowledge it because you have that 11 here. It's like a soul connection here. So make a decision. Do you want this connection or not? Do you want to be offering your heart to this person or not? That's kind of what this is meaning. It's a beautiful card. It's an absolutely beautiful card, but it's kind of like you could connect and it could be amazing and wonderful, but you could also fly away and your life would still be amazing and wonderful. So you're still going to be you and you're still going to have you. So I don't feel like you're going to lose too much of yourself here, Leo. I know that's probably sounds like a pretty harsh thing to say, but that's kind of just what I was getting with that. So because you haven't delved into that heart relationship with them yet, and now you've got yes. Okay. So maybe the decision is that you decide to, because we've got the yes and she's holding like the sun and the world in one hand, this beautiful message from the angels here. It's kind of like saying, you're the sun, obviously, Leo. And the other person's either, I think this is the moon or the earth, I can't quite tell. But it's like you're two different planets. You're both as strong as each other and powerful. And I feel like what this is saying is that, yes, this can be a really strong connection. And perhaps you need to there's this sense of accepting it for what it is and accepting that you're both very different and that you can still be together or maybe work together or whatever connection, however you connect to each other. It can be that you can be different. You can be their heart first and they can be their head first. And somehow that seems to be working. So yeah, maybe the decision is actually to, okay, I'll just accept this for what it is, how it is, because I still like this person. So I'm getting quite, still like, even love between the two of you, but it's just not happening. You're not actually, I don't think, meant to be physically together is the feeling I'm getting. You might get a different reading from this. I mean, I'm just the guide and the interpreter. You might be getting that meaning is, yes, make a decision. They are the person for you. So let's see what we get for the outcome cards, Leo. Let's see what we get for the outcome cards. Okay. For this energy as it stands, this connection as it stands at this moment in time. We've got the Two of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, and the Ten of Swords. Yeah, look, I feel like you could even be this could be someone that you work with because we have that Three of Pentacles there, or just someone that you work well with. That's why you've got that Ten of Swords, which feels like it's in the past. That sense of there might have been a bit of backstabbing or a bit of, I don't know, just bitchiness between the two of you. A situation that wasn't very good between you has ended. That conflict has ended between the two of you. That sense of both being maybe a little bit stubborn and holding your ground a bit too much or being rigid in some sort of belief system about each other has changed and shifted, and then suddenly you're working well together. It shifted into that Three of Pentacles, which is creating something beautiful together. And then, we have that Two of Wands energy as well, which is, it could also be a group situation or a third-party situation here with this Three of Pentacles coming in. But we have that the Two of Wands, which is you decide to take something up, but there's also something you decide to leave behind. And I think that decision of leaving whatever it is behind is causing that Ten of Swords to go. You can see that the darkness is rising and that the sun is rising and the darkness is lifting. So I feel like whether you've decided to leave any idea of a romantic notion with them behind, or whether it's trying to leave any kind of sparring where you have your defenses up behind, whatever it was that was causing that Ten of Swords in your relationship previously, or this could actually not be related to them as well if that's not resonating. This is some kind of relationship that has left you feeling exhausted, tired, perhaps betrayed, stabbed in the back, whatever it was. You've decided, I feel like you've kind of made this very pragmatic decision to move forward with them. I don't feel like you're deciding to move without them. I feel like you are moving with them, but you're leaving an aspect of the relationship behind. So whatever that is for you. And I feel like that's the way to go. It actually makes it really positive. It's moving away from that Ten of Swords energy, which is what you want to get away from, Leo. So, yeah, I can understand that initially you've offered the world to this person and you've got words and thoughts back to them, and there is this sense of disappointment or whatever it could have been. But I feel like this is still a really positive connection for you. So I hope that makes sense, Leos. If you'd like to hear more, please like, subscribe, or leave a comment. Stay safe and take care. Bye.